What is up, people? How are you guys doing? Today we got another sick looking e-bike. This right here is the Wind One E2, and right now it is on sale for $899. And for that price, I think this is one of the best e-bike, one of the best cheap e-bikes of 2024. Let's check it out. All right, so as you guys can see, it is a cafe racer style looking e-bike, full suspension, fat tires, 20x4, and the suspension, let me tell you guys right now that the suspension, although it's kind of bouncy, it actually works really good on rough terrain. I don't know, it's a cheap suspension, but for some reason, it is not super stiff, just like any other full suspension e-bikes that I ever tested before. So the motor is a 500 watt rear hub motor that can peak up to 750 watts. The battery is 48 volt, 13 amp hour, happy medium, not too big, not too small, just enough for a 20x4 fat tire e-bike. So we got a dual crown fork right here. Like what I said, it is working really good, at least for my weight. I weigh 145 pounds and so far so good. We got mag wheels right here. For $899, that's kind of a big deal, you know? Normally you get spoked wheels for that kind of pricing. For some reason, kind of odd for me is the bottom bracket is super high. Although it has smaller wheels, I am 5'10", and for some reason it's kind of high for me. But the sag of the suspension kind of compensate for that. So this is how I look like sitting on the bike, a little bit tippy toes, and let me do a little bit of a pogo bounce action for you guys. The rear suspension is really bouncy. The front is just fine. Like what I said, it is kind of bouncy on flat terrain, but tested it out earlier in the trail. It is kind of working. All right, so let me show you guys how bouncy this thing is. If I can, you know, balance this e-bike. It is really, really bouncy. All right, let's go back over here. Now, let's check out the seat. So we got a nice cafe racer style seat here. I like to call it the banana seat. It is really comfortable. On their website, it says full suspension. We got suspension here and on the front, and they kind of claim this as a suspension as well because, you know, because of the comfort. It's comfortable, but it's not like, I mean, check that out. If I pinch it, you can see that it's not super high quality, but again, for the price, I don't think you can complain with that. It's full suspension, fat tires, mag wheels. We got a nice big headlight right here. It is not super bright, but it's bright enough. Check this out. Let's turn it on. Is it on already? Nope. There we go. It's plastic, you know, it's not gonna rust. Look how cool this is. Wind Done or Wind One E2. For some reason, I keep reading this thing Wind Done instead of Wind One. I just realized that it's supposed to be, you know, Wind One because of the O's right here. They kind of separate the wind and the one. I wish they'd just like put a spacing right here. That way I can pronounce it properly. But hey, let's move on to the cockpit real quick. Let me sit down on this e-bike. And the handlebars is kind of like a mountain bike style flat handlebar. This is probably around 700 millimeters. And we got hydraulic disc brakes. RSX hydraulic disc brakes, front and back, of course. And the rotors are 180 millimeters front and back. Right here, we got a basic screen, you know. It's not super bright. I think this is one of the cons over here. The screen, there we go. Oh man, now it's actually glary. So over here, the screen, we got the trip, mile, speed, and I think if you press the power button, no, it don't change. Yeah, it will change. Okay, so we got miles, average speed, mileage, odometer, max speed. So over here on the left side, we got plus and minus for pedal assist. We got the power button right here. We got the mode button right here and the headlight button right here. The grips are cheap, but it's pretty grippy right here on the right hand side. We got the quarter or half throttle twist right here, Mickey Mouse style look and shifter, 7-speed Shimano, of course, Shimano Tourney. And that's pretty much it for the cockpit. Right here, as you guys can see, there's some paint fading right here. For some reason, my box was kind of beat up, thanks to FedEx again. If I squeeze the trigger, it says right here that I'm on brakes, so the throttle is not gonna work, the pedal assist is not gonna work. So let's put it on pedal assist 5 and let's do some wheel spinning action right here. Let's see how loud the motor can be. Not too loud. All right, not too loud. And of course, when you squeeze the brakes, we got taillights, and they included this cool looking thing for your tag. Do we put tags now on e-bikes? I don't know, but there's a mount right here for a tag. All right, check this out. You guys see the fenders? The fenders are not oversized. So when I had a bobber motorcycle or bobber style motorcycle that I built like a couple of years ago, the fenders are like this, you know, kind of short, you know, the tires are a little bit more exposed, you know, for looks. And speaking of looks, I mean, just look at it. It looks beautiful, right? This thing is probably one of the best looking e-bikes out there, you know, with the stands, the headlight, fat tires, and it's all black. I wish they actually like, you know, made this like gray, because the Windun logo is like, it's pink, white and pink. So, you know, you can always remove it, put a new sticker on it. And the stand is super long. Probably one of the longest kickstand that I've ever seen in my life. Overall, I give this e-bike probably 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, you know. It's $8.99, it's on sale right now. It's really hard to complain on e-bikes like these, you know. So yeah, let's go take it for a ride. All right, let's do pedal assist 1. How fast can we go on pedal assist 1? Dang, this is really, really awkward to pedal. I'm pretty sure that this e-bike is a throttle only e-bike. Let's do pedal assist 1. How fast we can go on pedal assist 1. 9 miles an hour. With 0 pedal assist, I was able to do 7 miles an hour easy. Pedal assist 1, pretty much the same, 9 miles an hour. Pedal assist 2, about 13 miles an hour. Pedal assist 3, about 16 miles an hour. Pedal assist 4, about 18 miles an hour. All right, 19 miles an hour. Pedal assist 5, this should be the full speed of this thing. It should reach 28 miles an hour. All right, I'm gonna grab my camera from my camera person, because apparently this e-bike is super fast. All right, let's do it again. Full throttle, how fast can we go on this thing? On their website, full throttle is supposed to get 28 miles an hour plus. So that's what's on their website. And this e-bike actually can reach up to 46 miles on pedal assist. Let's get it. Can we get 28 miles an hour? We're getting 26. All right, we're about to do a brake check on full speed. I want to see how the brake works, and I want to know how the suspension reacts on if I squeeze the brakes on full speed. So 3, 2, 1, go. All right, okay, cool. Brakes are a little squeaky. I probably need to spray some brake clean on it, but so far it works really nice. I want to do it again, another brake check. Let's hit 26 miles an hour. 26.2, brake check, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, brakes are working really good. RSX brakes, I never heard of these brakes, but so far so good. All right, let's go to the woods real quick and see how the suspension works over there. I already know that the suspension works good. Like what I said, it's kind of bouncy, so if I hit something, it will bounce, but off-road, it is actually soaking all the bumps. My tire pressure right now is 18 PSI, both of them, front and rear. Normally I run them about 14 PSI for, you know, for some cushion, but on this e-bike, I don't need to do that. For some reason, they tweaked the suspension good, you know, at least for my weight. Like, I'm literally bouncing right now. While I'm doing this, the suspension on the rear is bouncing. Oh, what's this? What is that? Oh, it's a buzzard. I thought it was an eagle or something. That's a big buzzard right there. All right, it's about to get sketchy here. It is really rough here. Oh yeah, woo! Oh yeah, the suspension is pretty smooth. It's not perfect. I don't know if you guys can see the camera bouncing up and down, but it bounces me smooth, you know what I'm saying? And the fat tires are grippy on these sand too. All right, let's see how the brake works on sand. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I'm skidding. I am skidding. Woo! All right, cool. So far, this is one of the most comfortable e-bike that I ever ridden. It's just, it is a bit high. You know, I am 5'10" and I'm tiptoeing on it. And for 20x4 tires, I think this should be a little bit lower, you know what I'm saying? And pedaling this e-bike is really, really not that comfortable. This e-bike is meant to be, you're supposed to use a throttle on this e-bike, and there's so much bugs right now hitting my face. I need to clean that brakes. I need at least the front brake. All right, so since we got short fenders right here, we got some sand on the seat. I don't know if it's a pro or a con for you, but I like the looks of it. I don't ride my e-bikes on the rain anyway, but if it's muddy or if it's sandy, expect some sand, you know, hitting your back. Over here is the same thing, but I think the front's okay because we got this nice little protective plate right here. So far so good. The brakes are working. It's pretty comfortable. The speed is 26 miles an hour. I don't know what's going on here. It's supposed to go up to 28 miles an hour. I don't know if it's a deal breaker for you, but 28 miles an hour, if it says on their website that it'll reach 28 miles an hour, I will expect 28 miles an hour. So yeah, look at the view. Let's go fishing. Let's keep riding this e-bike. All right, let's head back to the pavement. But while we're here in the sand, I'm gonna enjoy it. Pedal assist 5, throttle only. On the sand, I am reaching about, ooh, it's pretty slippery here. Real slippery here. About 24 miles an hour, 25 miles an hour off-road. Dang, the suspension on this thing. I can't believe it. It's just, I got some expensive e-bikes at the house and it don't ride like this. It don't ride as comfortable as this. That's what happens when you actually put a softer shock on an e-bike, because most full suspension e-bikes that I've been receiving, the rear suspension is like, it says 750 pounds max capacity. Like, why would you put 750 pound capacity on the rear suspension? It's a bicycle. It's not a motorcycle. If it's a motorcycle, I kind of understand, but for an e-bike like this that weighs probably 70 pounds, you could probably just get away using a mountain bike suspension. So the suspension on this is not super expensive. It's just, this is probably like $30 on Amazon. And the fork, I don't know. But the rear suspension, I'm kind of familiar with it. It's kind of like my old rear shock on my Diamondback Atros. And so far, so good. There's no adjustment on it. There's a little adjustment, but it's just, I think it's just for damping or for the rear, I don't even know. But so far, so good. Let's do a little bit of bouncing action over here. When I'm doing this, the rear seat's bouncing. It's actually kind of fun, but at the same time, dangerous. All right, now we are back to 26.5 miles an hour. You know, we're on the pavement, and I want to see if I can let go of this e-bike and control it with my hips. All right, no hands, just controlling it with hips. It's okay, it handles pretty good. I wonder if it's gonna go straight if I jump off this e-bike. Let's try that. All right, I'm gonna jump off this e-bike real quick, and we'll see if this e-bike's gonna keep going straight. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Nah, just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do that doing 25 miles an hour. I'll do it probably doing 3 miles an hour, but not 25 miles an hour. Sorry, I'm not gonna do that. This is fun. I'm not gonna lie, this is really fun. All right, so I think to lower this e-bike just a little bit, maybe I can install a shorter shock right here, and maybe the seat will go a little bit lower. I don't know, I need to try that out. But so far, this e-bike looks really cool. It rides super comfortable. It looks really nice, especially with the mag wheels. Got hydraulic disc brakes, got big headlights, got comfortable seat, although for some reason, the seat's pretty high. That's just me, I'm 5'10". If you're 6 foot or 6'2", 6'3", this will fit you really good. It's just, for some reason, it feels weird riding an e-bike with a kind of like super high bottom bracket. And this thing kind of, when I was pedaling it earlier, my foot's kind of like, my heel's kind of like hitting this. And the pink color on the logo right here on the battery, I kind of don't like it. I could probably just remove the stickers, that way it will be all black. It will be a blacked out Wind One E2. So yeah, so far for $900, I think this e-bike is a really good e-bike for your money. So nowadays e-bikes are getting better and getting cheaper. So for $899, would you guys buy this e-bike? I want to know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. I will link this e-bike down in the description, maybe give you guys coupon codes if you guys are interested. And for me, just look at it, see it for yourself. So yeah, I guess that's about it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Keep pedaling, ride safe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.